Hi there! Today we will be analysing the Down with Boring Sentences, wonderful words and creative stories about the beach, and other similar literacy story building games.
The game can be accessed by logging onto the ABC Splash website, clicking on the Primary, English and Game filters. This is a literacy and English-based task aimed at Stage 2 learners. It will help the students think creatively about adjectives and descriptive language, whilst also improving the students' vocabulary and their writing skills. First, the students have to unjumble the boring sentence. This process is relatively easy, as it is important that students know proper grammar, as there is the options, knowing that the capital T goes at the start of the sentence.
Next, the students are tasked with making this boring sentence interesting. They are given a bank of adjectives which they can insert into the sentence at different places.
The fact that students are given a choice as to which words they will use and where they will use them connects with the student direction and student self-regulation elements of the quality teaching framework. This task also involves higher order thinking, as it requires students to manipulate the information in a way that changes its meaning. However, this could also be seen as a weakness of the program, as there is a limited number of choices, rather than the students choosing their own words.
As the students choose different adjectives, the picture on the screen changes accordingly, sometimes in surprising and comical ways, which will help the students remain engaged throughout the activity, highlighting the engagement element of quality teaching framework. This supports students' understanding of the meaning of words and how they enhance learning. These images provide real-world connections by demonstrating what the adjectives or adverbs would look like in real life.
The students are then provided with another sentence they are required to improve before continuing their story that connects the two sentences which have been created. Throughout the program, there is a hint button that provides prompts for students who require help getting started. This also helps students regulate their own learning. This feature could be utilised in other ICT resources such as smart notebook files that can be used in Assignment 2.
Once this is completed, students have the option to attempt other language activities at their own leisure and pace, creating student inclusivity and student-directed learning. These activities include things such as describing a picture using descriptive language, writing a sentence using word from a word bank, or continuing on with your story that you'd already created in the program. This is one of the strengths of this activity, as it allows students to make their own choice on which activity they would like to attempt, which will help them remain engaged throughout. At 2 stages of the program, there is a print option. This allows students to revise or continue their work in a writing book. A weakness of the program is that you are unable to save and return to where you are at a later time.
This program is also useful to many different types of learners, including linguistic learners, visual learners, active learners, and auditory learners.
If I was doing the learning out of a textbook, it wouldn't stick with me, because I'm a visual learner, I'm an active learner. So by doing exciting things, creative things, it sparks my interest. So then my mind, he keeps it in my mind like, oh, remember when you did this?
Also within this activity are the quality teaching framework elements deep understanding, as the students are required to demonstrate their learning, connectedness, as the topic which the game is based on, the beach, a restaurant or a cat, are all things which students can relate to, and narrative, as the students are writing and telling stories.
In terms of the syllabus, the activity relates best to the New South Wales English K-6 syllabus for the Australian curriculum, and in particular Stage 2 outcomes. EN2 9B uses effective and accurate sentence structure, grammatical features, punctuation, conventions, and vocabulary relevant to the type of text when responding to and composing texts. EN2 10C thinks imaginatively, creatively, and interpretatively about information, ideas, and text when responding to and composing text. And EN2 3A uses effective handwriting and publishes text using digital technologies.
Another major strength of this program is that it allows differentiation, as some more capable students may simply use the program as a refresher on grammatical features, while others may need the program as a scaffold to begin their writing.